Okay, so one more Uddiyana technique. And notice what I'm doing here today is I'm using asanas to help us get an understanding of the bandhas. And later you use bandhas just in the seated position, but they're harder when you're sitting. They're more accessible in specific asanas. So exhale, forward fold, and please step back to downward dog. Okay. Inhale down to fours. And exhale into downward dog. And do that again, just one more time. And as you're going into the pose, really contract the navel. Take your time. The slower you move, the better. Now, inhale down to fours. And let's take an extra breath there. Just inhale and exhale. Pause. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale. Now, exhale, hold all the breath out, and go into downward dog on the hold after exhale with Uddiyana Bandha, and the slower you move, the better. Hold your breath out. Now, lift your hips as high as you can out of your chest with Uddiyana Bandha, and then inhale and come down. Is that intense? Yeah. All right. Let's try it again. So take an extra breath. It's fine. It gets a little overwhelming for sure. Even without the altitude, though, it does too. All right. Inhale, exhale. Hold the breath out. Go into down dog as slow as you can, and powerfully draw the organs into the back body. Good. 2 more times like that. All right, now I want you to stay in downward dog. So go into the posture, stay. Now, we're going to link all 3 bandhas. So draw the chin in toward the breastbone. Doesn't have to actually touch, but move toward it. At the end of during exhalation, emphasize navel to spine and Mula Bandha. Hold after exhale, if you can, and emphasize Uddiyana Bandha connecting to the root lock and connecting to Jalandhara Bandha. Does that make sense? Release, stay in the posture, breathe in deeply, and repeat it. Chin is in, navel's in, Mula Bandha during the exhale. Now heighten Uddiyana Bandha on the pause and heighten Mula Bandha and keep the chin in. Your brain and mind are passive. Do 2 more rounds. And consistently stay yoked. Stay yoked to the prana. The esoteric meaning of Hatha Yoga is the union of chitta and prana, of mind and energy. When you're ready, come down and rest for a few seconds, sitting on your heels, chest to your thighs. Just pause there. Just go inside and pause and just reflect for a few seconds. Have we created any changes at the level of your energetic landscape? Maybe even the mental landscape. Excellent. Okay, let's sit up. Stretch out on our stomach on the floor. You guys doing okay? Yes. All right, excellent. Hands on the floor. You know what? Let me show this to you because it's a little, there's opportunity to do it wrong and it's a little tricky. I just want to show some love to the back row, so I'm coming in the middle. All right, so I'm just going to drop in here and just demonstrate this. Can I just hang out with you guys? Do you mind? All right, I don't need Matt. It's cool. All right, so if you guys turn around, back row, you're good. All right, so it's Bhujangasana, but oriented toward doing Jalandhara Bandha. So what I'll do is I'll move into the posture, not necessarily my highest point. I stay. Now what I do is when I breathe in, I lift my chin. And this is really what I wanted to show you. Not very high. That's plenty. Now, when I exhale, I'm going into Jalandhara Bandha by doing this. What I'm doing is lengthening my thoracic spine. I hope you're seeing that. See where I am right here? That's Jalandhara Bandha. So I'm not just dropping my head, I'm displacing it back. Exhale. Okay? That's what I'd like you to do. Let's try it. And just go where you can in the pose. You know, you do your own version of it. So deep breath in. Come up into the pose. Pause. You shouldn't be feeling anything in your lower back. It's not about who can do this the furthest. Inhale, chin rises. Exhale, displace the head back and lengthen the upper spine. And feel as though you're collecting energy in the heart. Repeat it just 4 more times. Remember, this is an idea of restraining energy from rising above the collarbones and connecting to it in that space. Okay, so after you've done, say, 5 breaths, chin rising, Jalandhara Bandha exhaling, come down, rest, turn your head on a side, and then just rest in that inner space. Antar Yoga. It really is, antar means interior, inner.